Hi, I'm Ben Feldmate, and this is literally everything I own. Actually, it's not even everything. I mean, like, there's actually some more stuff that's not even here. My camping gear is over my dad's place already. You know, that's a violin I can't even really play. There's even more stuff up there. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. This is literally everything that I own. So, I want to do a video about what it's like to live out of a bag for 6 months, and how I manage, because I mean, like, this is significantly smaller than most people's apartments or homes, but it's still got absolutely everything I'd ever want or need inside of it. So, the first real trick is to think in systems. I have a sleeping system, I have a vlogging system, I have a food system, a clothing system, and then I have what I like to call the little things. First is my camping system. And clip this in the back. This is my tent, wrapped up in a nice garbage bag, keep it from getting scraped or dirty on the ground, and it's also waterproof. My flies in here as well. This is what I like to call the trunk of the bag, because it's separate from the rest. And I've got a waterproof bag, which has my sleeping bag as well as my air mattress and sleeping bag liner inside of it. If I need any more space, if my tent's not big enough, like if I have a friend staying with me, or I want a place to stash my gear out of the rain, I have an extra tarp. And it's already got little ropes on it so I can tie to things really easily. Little extra waterproof bag. I used to use this for my laptop before I had a laptop case. Extra rope. I keep the tent poles along the inside corner so the weight is close to my back, and then I can just slide them out, just like that. So that's pretty slick. The pegs, which I keep in here on the outside so they don't puncture anything. So that's like literally all I need to set up and camp right away without disturbing the rest of the contents. Next is my vlogging system. So this is obviously like a pretty personal thing. Like, not everybody who's traveling is going to be vlogging, so you don't need a laptop. You can do pretty much everything with your phone. You certainly do not need 4 cameras. And my vlogging stuff is almost all in the top of the bag. It's just for easy access, so I can get to it right away. Got my camera if I want to like really take my time and take a good shot of something. It's got this like unbelievable zoom, and it steadies itself so I can film in HD. A lot of my best footage is from this camera. My first GoPro, which is like my entry-level edition one. It's the cheapest one they sell, still does a great job. I'm not afraid that I'm going to hurt it, and if I do, it's not super expensive, so that's great. On my selfie stick, because I'm usually alone, so, you know, like, selfie sticks are pretty much lifesavers for a vlogger in the middle of the woods, because you can get like the background with you, so I usually just keep this attached. This is how I actually got the shot with the, when I was surfing too. I just turned the camera sideways and bit the stick. You have to be innovative when you're alone. GoPro mounts, which are all in this little baggie right here. Open up the bag. I keep this closest to my back so the weight is next to me and easy to carry. And then there's my laptop. Laptop chargers in here, easy to get to, but also, you know, it's not on the top, like it's not the most important thing. Then I have like a bag of odds and ends that kind of connect everything and make vlogging a lot simpler and easier and more convenient and comfortable. Power bank, 98% power, so that's great. You can take that in the woods. Terabyte external hard drive, wrapped in bubble wrap with the cord always with it. Don't want to lose that. A little USB mouse that like snaps open and snaps back. So that's kind of an efficiency thing. And then just like all the cables that just get lost are in one bag and they're all together, and they're always together in this bag. So that saves a lot of hair tearing. And the only other thing in my vlogging system that you're not seeing right now, there's 2 things. One is my phone, but that's always in my pocket. And then the other is my other GoPro, which I'm currently filming with right now, so that's you guys, you know. Hi. My food system is literally a bag. Got some like muesli going on, bag of rice, classic, 3 asparaguses, tea from Newfoundland, an apple, half an onion, spice rack, thank you Wendy, and some more tea. So I'm pretty much eating like a king. It's good. It's good. Lots of healthiness. And then when I want to cook all that stuff, I've just got my stove down in here. It just slides out, and that's my little Trangia stove. It's the mini, it's super nice. Pops out just like that. Boom, boom. Fuel goes in there, light it, pot goes on top. And then this is a little aluminum windscreen I made, just so you can unwind that bad boy, wrap it around like that. Get little grippies here to grab the top, which is also a frying pan and a lid. And then boom, you know, you're cooking. Fuel I keep on the outside of my pack, just in case something crazy happens and it breaks. So I keep that right in there. It's just straight up denatured alcohol, aka paint thinner. This is like specifically marketed as like stove fuel, but literally most paint thinner is, at least in Canada, is methanol, so you can just burn that and it's no problem. Also with the food section, I've got a mug, I've got a little plastic fork, and a water bottle. Do not leave home without a quality water bottle that's gonna last. So unbelievably nice to have a drink of water whenever you need it. That goes on the outside of my pack for super easy access. Next, I have my clothing system. Always at the very top of my bag, so I can get it right away, is my rain jacket, like bar none. Because when it starts to suddenly pour, like, you do not want to be digging for this. Then under that is my wool sweater, and it's just another layer, right? It just keeps you nice and warm. It's wool, so even if it gets wet, you're still 80% insulated, so love that. Next up for clothes, I have quick drying polyester, easy to see button shirt, nice light t-shirt. T-shirt I got in a Bulgarian thrift shop that says Canada on it. Absolutely love that. Shirt I'm actually wearing, and that's all I've got for tops. Pair of jeans, bathing suit, and then the only other pants I have are the ones I'm currently wearing. And these are just like North Face zip off into shorts. I cannot tell you how like incredible it's been to be able to suddenly have shorts. Like, that's just amazing. They dry really quickly. They're not waterproof, but they're water resistant. Classy enough to wear to restaurants, comfortable enough to wear around the city or where you're just hanging out. These pants are paramount to my happiness as a traveler. 1 and 2, and what I'm wearing is my third pair of underwear. Merino wool, doesn't smell bad, easy to wash, super comfortable no matter what you're doing. I've got 3 pairs of socks, thin pair, medium pair, and then a really thick pair, which is just like the nicest thing when you're sick, just to put on like some fresh woolly socks. Or if you're just like on a rainy day in the trail, or your feet are tired and you want to feel like you're walking on carpet all day. Also merino wool, so they're, again, not stinky, easy to wash, and great when it's hot out, great when it's cold out. I've also got a microfiber towel, which packs up to, you know, not very big, so that's nice. A pair of gloves, bandana. I have this little baseball cap. Then I've got one of the most Canadian things you can bring anywhere is a nice warm toque rock climbing shoes, which I leave on the outside of my pack. Then I've got my sandals, which I also keep strapped to the outside of my bag. Lastly, I've got my hiking boots. I do have some fancy clothes, a vest, and I have dress pants. Then the last of my clothing situation is how I keep it all clean. This is called a scrubba. Little silicone dots on the inside. Put your clothes in there, fill up with water, laundry detergent leaves. Scrub as many as you need, maybe 2 or 3 per load. Back and forth, and scrub your clothes the same way you'd use like a washing board, and it really does a great job of cleaning your clothes. All the little bits and bobs and kind of doodads that don't really fit anywhere else, but you use them all the time and make your life considerably more comfortable. These are the little things. A pretty terrific and super lightweight day pack. Watertight air pairage compression sacks. I have this little box. It's got my coins from around the world. Bug spray that I've never used. I should give this away to somebody. Shaving cream, which I do use, but not as often as I'm sure my parents would like. Razor, comb, spare batteries for my headlamp, another razor, more coins, guitar picks, and a very, very handy car charger, and a Sharpie wrapped in duct tape for any kind of Sharpie or duct tape related emergencies. I also use the entire bowl, like this entire bin, as something to eat out of. So that's another really big reason why I keep this thing. And you can store your food in it, right? Like let's say you make too much food when you're camping. This is a, almost watertight seal, so you can just carry your leftovers to the next campsite. Toilet paper, hand sanitizer, plastic bag to keep it dry. Have it with you. Need I say more? I've got a repair kit, zip ties, a bunch of elastic bands, outdoor sewing kit. This is kind of like tougher thread, Velcro, crazy glue, Canada patches. Then I've got my first aid kit, which ironically I've used this way more on other people. I barely use this at all for me. So I've just got Band-Aids. I would not be able to call myself a ski patroller if I didn't have a triangular in there. I've got some, you know, rolling gauze, a bottle full of pills. I've got everything from Tylenol to Gravol in there. Water purification tablets. It's a little bulky, but I mean, hey, you know, if you get hurt, you're gonna be very happy that you have sterile, ready to go supplies at your fingertips. Then I have my important documents, my SD cards for my phones, my working holiday visa for New Zealand, like just important things you need to keep in one spot. Most recent journal, somewhere to write and draw pictures combined with something to read is just priceless entertainment. No matter what, bring a book. You don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need electricity. It will never crash. It will never glitch. This is never going to fail you unless you get it soaking wet, which is an easy thing to avoid. Bring a book. Bring a journal too. You're not going to remember everything. Write stuff down. Then I've just got like my banking folder, and it's too bulky. I'm going to get rid of this. But I need it for the next couple of weeks while I get set up here. We're in the home stretch. More little things live in this pouch underneath all my flags. Key clip right here, and I keep my padlock on there with keys in it, and my rain cover, so it's like I can always get it right away. The all-important duct tape, more razors, scissors, harmonicas, bug spray, tape, soap, a pair of sunglasses, flint and steel, but more importantly it has a compass on it. Microfiber to clean all my screens and camera lenses. A knife, inflatable neck pillow, doesn't really work, but it is better than nothing. Worldwide, plug into any wall. Toothbrush, toothpaste. So many pens, talc powder, GoPro, contract thing. My grandfather's multi-tool, that comes in handy, especially the pliers. The Sharpie, Dio, headlamp, nail clippers, Croatian money. And then lastly, on the front of my pack, hi, my name's Ben, don't take my bag please. That's my address if it gets lost at the airport, tags, harmonica rack, and my Canada Frisbee from the dollar store. That's me. That's everything I own, except for, I mean, I could empty my pockets if you want. There's my wallet, phone, Kleenex, Wi-Fi passwords, another pen. Oh, and my passport. And that is literally everything that I own. That is everything in my life for the last 6 months. This is everything I need, all on one table. Like, and I am so comfortable and so happy. Who could ask for more? So, that is my life. That's how I live out of a bag. And I hope that helps you planning your backpacking trip. Huge shout out to the Darwins for letting me stay in their house and giving me a place to shoot this vlog. Like, this is unbelievable. I appreciate it so much. If you have any questions about the stuff I've shown you, or if you want me to do a video about maybe something more specific, like really getting into camping, just let me know in the comments below and I'll totally make you a video. And that's my life in a bag for the last 6 months. I'm Ben Feldmate, and this is everything I own.